Hi, my name's Ruan and this is my channel, The Yorkshire Sew Girl. I am back for another video. I'm doing quite well at this at the minute actually. I've not done too bad, done my Q&A and now I'm doing another video. I don't know if it's going to be Friday sews or just a general chit chat. I think because things are a bit crazy at the moment and we are all really busy. I think because I'm trying to fit things in as and where I can, I'm just going to upload as and when. I'm not going to tie myself to a day. I'm just going to get things done when I can. Bish, bash, bosh, done. Okay? So this could be Friday. I've said all that, I don't know. But it could be, I don't know, Thursday, Wednesday, Sunday, 2024. Who knows? But today I'm going to come to you with a bit of a general chit chat and my Hayley Jane unboxing. So I normally tag one of these into a Friday sews. So I'll just do everything all in one go, if that makes sense. So I will do the Sew Hayley Jane bit at the end, and then if anybody's not bothered or they've seen loads of other people unboxing, then you don't need to worry about it. You can kind of switch off, delete Ruan, if you don't want to see it. So today I have got on my Sewing Machine Herman top. Check that out. And now that isn't the lowest back, by the way. That's the mid back. Hello. But I loves this pattern. Well, I should get you it really. Shouldn't have to show you it. Always prepared. Not. I think I've shown you it before, but for anybody who hasn't seen it before, really badly printed because I'm a printer. Oh, let's get the light showing. That is it there. So this is the high neck top, the mid, oh that's better, mid top and the deep back top. So it's lovely, it's really nice and it's so easy to make. It's awesome. So it's quite oversized. I sized down it and mine is in this absolutely dreamy, and when I mean dreamy, it is the softest, most beautiful viscose jersey ever, that I got from Andrea beyond the pink door. It's just beautiful. It's got a black background and then these are almost, they're almost neon, like almost fluorescent, but not. But I think because it's on a black background, anyway, I love it. And I just wear it normally with jeans tucked in, or you can wear it out because it's quite long. So accompanying my top is the biggest, frizziest hairdo in the world. What's going on with that then? I've just given up. I'm sorry, but the sun's decided it's just going to start coming out, even though it's been raining solidly for about 2 days. So I also look incredibly shiny and like I need to go and powder press my face. And, excuse me, but I've also got a big piece of what looks like adult eczema, which I've never had before in my whole entire life. Random, I know. But this can get really angry. So if anybody's got any like wonderful ideas about how to get rid of eczema as an adult when you're 42 years old and you've never had it before in your whole entire life, hit me up. Now, I do have skin problems anyway. I always have bad scalp and I've also got quite bad rosacea, which has been horrendous recently because of having to wear a mask. So I don't have the best of skin on my cheeks at the moment, but I am working on that. So anyway, not that that's anything to do with sewing, but I digress like I normally do. What have I been up to then? I have actually done some sewing, people. I've done some sewing, suited. So I think I mentioned in my last video that I am taking part in a challenge which is run by Crafty Sew And So, and it's called, I think it's hashtag Crafty PJ Party. I'm not sure. Again, I'll try and put the details below. Now, the reveal day is not until the 30th of July. That's it, get your months right. But I am making the free Peppermint magazine pattern, which is a loungewear set. Hello. Which has been designed by Common Stitch, but I'm doing the short version. And I talked last time about the fact that I wanted to add like a little frill on and things like that to the shorts. So I've made them. But I daren't show you them yet because it's not the 30th. Will anybody know? I'll give you a flash. I'll give you a flash of my pants, shall I? Are you ready? Get ready for this. Did you see it? And yeah, I put a little frill on the bottom. Oh yeah. Oh my God. This fabric is ridiculously good. And this is the little loungewear top. Sneaky peek! Gone. This fabric was out of my latest Sew Hayley Jane box, the one that I've just had before this, and I've obsessed with it since I got it. You know when you get a fabric and you're like, it goes to the top of your pile. I've never worked with double gauze before. I've got a few in my stash. But as soon as I picked it out, I was like, pyjamas. I want to wear these in bed as pyjamas. And they are amazing. But I almost don't want to wear them until the 30th of July. That's ridiculous. I'm going to wear them. And then I'll wash them and press them and then do my reveal on the 30th. But if anybody wants to get involved, it's open to anybody. Just head over to Crafty Sew And So's Instagram page. It's got all the details on there. And then on the 30th of July, everybody's going to reveal their PJs. We're going to have a big Instagram PJ party. Sounds good to me. We could all do a parties right now, couldn't we? Especially considering we're trying not to mingle too much still with the coronavirus crap that's going on at the moment. So I got my pyjamas finished. They were a super quick make though, to be fair. And I did add my ruffle on the bottom. My shorts are quite funny though, because I've added quite a deep ruffle on the bottom. They kind of look a bit like, what do you call them? Pantaloons. You know when, back in the day, when you used to have white pantaloons with like frills on the bottom of them? They look like that because of the length of them. So maybe next time I should think about shortening them. But do you know what? I'm here for that right now. I'm here for the comfort. I'm here for the covering the tops of my wobbly thighs. I'm not bothered. Tuck that away inside my pyjamas. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I'm suited with it. The most beautiful fabric. Didn't have any issues sewing with double gauze. Not at all. I don't know what it'd be like, obviously, doing a full garment, because I know a lot of people have said that it can stretch out and things like that, but I had no issues whatsoever. And because they're pyjamas, and because the bottoms are elasticated and the top's oversized, I think I'd get away with it anyway. So I'm all right with that. And the other thing I've started doing is, this one-armed poor lady over here. So I've started my spring dress. And this is with a beautiful Lady McElroy viscose that I got gifted by the lovely Rachael at So Totally Me. So I've managed to construct the bodice. I've put the sleeves on, but I'm just doing the ruffles. Now, I've made some amendments to this pattern before I even cut it out because I've read a lot of feedback about it. The length was one of them. So I've actually increased my bodice by 1 inch and each of my tiers by 2 inches each. So I've added an extra 5 inches on. I'm hoping that's going to be okay with me being 5'9". So I've done that. And I know a lot of people also said it came really quite low down. So I think I've done a size 14 in this. And instead of using the dot for the size 14, I think I used the dot for the highest size available on it, just to bring it up a tiny bit. And I've tried it on and it's perfect because I didn't want it to go too low because I haven't got a bust, I ain't got a cleavage to show off. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't want any of that just gaping hole type of thing at the bottom of my V-neck. So yeah, so I've lifted that slightly as well. I'm just on the flutter sleeves and I don't know if I'm happy with them. Now I've seen a lot of people say that they were completely confused by the flutter sleeves, and I get it. I totally get it. When I was looking at the instructions at first, look at the state. Oh, it's this humidity. It's ridiculous. When I looked at the instructions, that's the spring dress if anybody hasn't seen it, but I'm sure everybody has because it's all over the place right now. When I looked in the instructions, funnily enough, it totally made sense to me, the sleeves. Unbelievable, I know. Considering sometimes the simplest of instructions I have to go over about a million gazillion times. When I read the instructions, because I was papping my pants because everybody had said how hard it was. I read through and I was like, yeah, get that, yeah, understand. And I was like, I've taken myself up a notch, I'll tell you. But the other thing I did do is a lot of people said on the shorter version, the diameter of the bottom of this sleeve did not match the cuff piece. But that's the good thing, isn't it, about other people making it before you, because you can use all of that for your advantage. So I took down, forgot about that, I'll tell you now, the pattern piece of this to match the bottom of the longer sleeve pattern piece, because the cuff has been drafted for the longer length of sleeve. Well, obviously when you have a longer length of sleeve, it's going to dip in, isn't it? It's going to taper in here, and then you've got your cuff. But up here, it's a wider diameter, so the cuff piece wasn't fitting. So I narrowed this to the size of the longer sleeve, the bottom of the longer sleeve version, then knowing it was going to fit. But then I was a bit worried that whether it would physically fit me, because the top of the arm would be too tight. But no, it's absolutely fine. So all is good in the hood. But someone else tell me, the construction of the sleeve cuff is really strange. I'm not going to go into it in loads of detail because it probably won't make sense. But basically you attach, because it's lined, if I show you here, it's lined so you can't see the inside of the sleeve. Because the inside of my fabric looks like, sorry guys, I'm never prepared, am I? Can you see it's slightly different colour on the inside? So it's to prevent you from seeing that side and only seeing the pretty side. It's kind of lined, so you have two cuff pieces. But you independently construct them. So you put one on first on the outside, then you put another one on and you tuck it inside and then stitch it. Now, you're supposed to, what do they call it? Let me find it, 1 second. Catch stitch it. So inside you're supposed to then catch in by hand, I think, this piece. Now I decided I didn't want to do that, so I top stitched it in place. I just pinned it all really well. I top stitched it, but now I don't know if it's because I've chosen to top stitch it or if it's just a bit bab. But it's kind of twisting a little bit here. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's just not lying as flat as I would like it to. So I'm considering on this one, literally putting my two cuff pieces together, right sides together, and then spinning it back round and then just attaching it to the sleeve. I mean, it won't look as pretty inside, but who's bothered about the inside of my sleeve? I'm not bothered. I mean, that does look nice inside there. But, I mean, it would just be a seam that's then I could just overlock it and press it. And I'm wondering whether that would be better than doing this, which would then eliminate any chance of it. Because it's quite a tight sleeve, when you put it through your sewing machine, it's quite difficult. So sometimes you can, what's the word? Make it skew with. That's not the word, but you know what I'm trying to say. So that's what I'm going to try next, is I'm going to do the other sleeve the kind of way I would probably do it. And that is just by putting two cuff pieces together, spinning them back round, and then attaching them like I would do any other cuff, and see what happens. Now, if I like that version and this starts to really bug me, I might unpick that and do it again on this side. I don't think anybody else will notice, but I would. And I don't know if that's going to really annoy me because it's almost like it's gone, yeah, skew with. So we'll see. But it's come together really, people said, oh, it's come together really quickly. And I was like, really? It looks like it's quite involved to me. But no, it has really come together quickly. Oh, and the other thing that I've done is, so all I've got left to do is the cuffs, and then I've got to do the binding around here. So it's obviously got a tie around here. And quite a few people said it was a bit short. So I've extended mine, I think, by 1 inch. And it's actually quite narrow as well. So I've actually widened mine a little bit as well, just to make it easier when I put it on. So I'm hoping that's actually going to work out for me and I'm not going to regret that later. But I've read up a lot about people's feedback on it. Now, we can't complain, can we? It was a free pattern that came in the magazine, and it's, you know, designed by Nina Lee, and I love Nina Lee patterns. So, I mean, for a free pattern, I am not going to complain, because the versions of this I've seen are absolutely stunning. There's a lady called Amy who's Stunning Sews on Instagram. She's just made a sleeveless version as well, which is nice. And that would eliminate all of this hassle, wouldn't it, with the old sleeves. But this fabric sews up beautifully. It's very thin. I don't know if I'm going to have to wear a slip under it or not. I'm hoping not, with it being dark, so we'll see. But it presses really nicely, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. It's beautiful, Rachael, by the way. So yeah, I'm dead suited with that. So yeah, I'm going to try and get that done, because the other thing is, I'm honestly a glutton for punishment. I have also decided I'm going to get involved with Jen and Charlene's So Create the Look challenge as well this month. I think I might have bitten off more than I can chew. So I will put up my inspiration photos here. So week 1 was last week, week 2 is this week. So week 1 is about showing your inspiration that you found. So mine is a pink gingham blazer. I have been staring at pink Bingham glazers. I haven't even had a drink. Gingham blazers for ages. And you know when you sometimes think, am I actually bold enough to wear that? And I think, do you know what? Yeah, with a pair of blue jeans, white t-shirt and that over the top, it looked proper smart, wouldn't it, for the summer? So yeah, I'm gonna make one. So this week is all about revealing what pattern and fabric you're gonna use. So I haven't put my Instagram post up yet, but shall I tell you now? It might have gone up by the time I've edited this anyway and put it in. Shall I get it? I'm not prepared. Shall I get it? And then you can have a look. Oh, and she's back. So here is my fabric. Sorry, the light is shocking, isn't it? Oh, yes. Now this, I went to Fabworks quite some time ago with my mother, and we were going round Fabworks looking for lace for her wedding outfit that I made for her. And we're chatting away and I said, oh, I really want to make a blazer. I really want to make a pink gingham blazer. I'm obsessed with it at the minute, blah, blah, blah. But there wasn't any in there. And we were kind of just having a tootle around all of the upholstery fabrics, just like you do, because they're just beautiful in there. And we were just having a tootle along and touching all the velvets and dreaming about making loads of cushions for my living room. And we're chatting about it. I said, I just can't find a pink gingham that I really want, because it was before all these ginghams had started coming out on the internet. And we went, you mean like this one here? Point to this massive roll of pink gingham. So it's like an upholstery cotton almost. Don't know if you can see the texture, but it's beautiful. And I'm thinking for a casual blazer, that'd be absolutely spot on. It's almost linen-y, if that makes sense. So I'm going to give it a bash. I think it looks smart. And if it doesn't, God, that sun's ridiculous. If it doesn't, then I gave it a go, didn't I? But, so this week you've got to reveal your pattern and your fabric. Then third week, which will be next week, you've got to, I think, show a sneaky peek progress. And then you reveal it on the, is it the 30th or the 31st? I can't remember. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got to make a blazer in like a couple of weeks. So I might be joining in week 1, 2 and 3 and then just never get to week 4, but we'll see. But this is what I'm going to be making. And it's the Friday Pattern Company Heather Blazer. Now, I bought this pretty much as soon as it came out. I love Friday Pattern Company and I love the idea of this. It's quite an oversized, boxy, casual blazer, not a fitted one, and that's kind of more the look that I'm going for. So I'm just working through at the moment what size I'm going to have a bash at. But you know when you're giddy about a project, I'm giddy about it. I'm giddy about this one and I'm giddy about that one. And I'm not going to plan any further than that right now. But that is going to be my baby. And I think you have to have like proper stretch interfacing and proper woven interfacing rather than, you know, the cardboardy stuff. And I have actually bought that as well. Oh yes. So a lot of people have said it's a really good one for like an introduction into blazers. Now I made the Oslo coat, so I'm kind of thinking I can do this, I can do this. I'm gonna do it. And I've just got plain white lining to go inside, because then you can roll the cuffs up as well. It looks pretty cool. So I've just got plain white, which I thought would look summery, spring-like. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So as soon as I've made this, I am onto that bad boy. I'm going to get that done, hopefully, for the end of the month. Why have I done this to myself? But I've just had my pattern come through. So this has arrived from Fabuloso. I know you lot are all right. I'm not really bothered about showing my address to you lot, but you never know who's out there, do you? Would somebody like to stalk me? You never know. So yeah, I've had my pattern come through from Fabuloso because I've had it printed out, sticking all those pieces together for a blazer. And for anybody who hasn't seen Fabuloso's printing service, I'll show you. It's almost like, it's like a tissue paper, but it's a thicker tissue paper than you would get in a big 4 pattern, for example. And I like it because when you've got a big pattern with lots of pages and lots of pattern pieces, it's really good for me to fit into my envelopes if it's a PDF pattern. If I get it printed where I normally do, which is Fabricate at Murfield, who do a fantastic fast printing service, it's on normal paper, so sometimes I struggle when it's a big pattern. So I tend to get my patterns printed there if it's a smaller one, because I like to support local. But I also get my patterns printed at Fabuloso, which is a fantastic service, good quality, because the paper is a lot thinner and it's easier to store away. That's my tip anyway. So that's that. So there's been a bit going on, hasn't there? I've gone from like nothing to making pyjamas, being, you know, maybe a third of the way through my spring dress and planning a blazer. Oh. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with my little self. God knows when I'm going to get to do it now though, because my next few weekends are full, and then I'm supposed to be going on holiday. So if I ever do, we've got holiday booked to Lanzarote, but I don't know if that's going to go ahead or not. So it's one of them ones that's been pushed back. So we'll see. I'll try to cut caffeine out. So anybody who doesn't want to see So Hayley Jane box, goodbye for now, because that's what I'm going to get on to next. So it turned up on Saturday, really quick delivery. So for anybody who doesn't know, I'm sure you probably do, it comes in a lovely box like this with gorgeous tissue paper, yellow tissue paper on it. And there are 3 different boxes you can get each month: a classic, a luxury and a mini. And they all have different varying amounts. So the mini has 1 metre of the main fabric, and I think 3 fat quarters. The classic, which is what I get, which is £35 a month, has 2.5 metres of the fabric, 4 fab quarters. Fab quarters? I can't get my words out today. Fat quarters. And the luxury has a pattern in it and a designer fabric, so like art gallery or whatever, which is amazing. And I do think I will treat myself to one of those soon. But I tend to get the classic one, and I've been doing it obviously for a year now, and I absolutely love it. Now, this month, the theme is nautical but nice. So there's a theme every month, which I love, and I just think it's really clever how Hayley has then made the box up relating to that. I mean, it's fascinating. I absolutely love it. And I always, every month I think, oh, I wonder what she's going to do next month then, because God, you must like run out of ideas. But she's awesome, and she doesn't. So in the little magazine you've got to read with a cup of tea or a juice like I've got, Hayley does a little introduction. She then goes on to talk to normally a small business which is involved in a gift in the box. So this month it's Amy from Sew Anonymous. Now Amy's got a beautiful website with gorgeous fabrics on, and she's been expanding kind of into labels and posters and cards and things like that, and they're absolutely beautiful. So that is one of the things you get in the box this month. So this is it. Let me see if I can get the light to not shine on it. So it says on it, look, bobbing along. I love that. It's a beautiful card, look, from Sew Anonymous. And I just think that's lovely. Now, first of all, I was thinking, oh, I'll send that to someone. Then I thought, do you know what? I actually quite like the look of putting it maybe in a frame or something in my sewing room, because I just think it's so cute. And it's got like cheeky naked mermaids on it. Ooh. So I love that. So I'll have a think, but I might put that in a frame. We shall see. Now, you always get a sweet treat. Let's dive straight in. Now, I've got 2 children, haven't I? And these would be dangerous for them, wouldn't they? These are like beautiful pastel coloured sweeties. And I just think, you know, my kids could choke on them, couldn't they? So I think I should eat them to save them. Be doing them a favour, really. You also get a haberdashery item. And I really like these, actually. Sorry, rustling. Let me get them out. But these are little silver buttons. Can you see them well enough? So they're like a matte silver, which is really nice, because I was laughing at Claire, who makes things, vlog the other day, because she was saying she wanted some buttons and she went through her stash and she's got tons of buttons, but none of them match. And I'm the same. I think the only matching buttons I ever have are from my So Hayley Jane box. So I've got loads of mismatched ones and things like that, but I've got some lovely Pigeon Wishes ones. I've got some Ethel and Joan ones, and now I've got these. And I think what's good about these is they're pretty neutral, aren't they? Because they're the silver metallic, they'll pretty much go with anything. So I really like them. I'm definitely going to make use of them. I won't put them back in the box because it'll rattle again, won't it? Oh. So then you get your fat quarters. Oh, how cute are these? Oh my God, they're so lovely. I hold them all up, but I just think these are delicious. So we've got one with crabs on, look, red, blue and pale blue crabs. Look at this one, white with blue boats and everything on. Love that. There's your one with the boats and the crabs. And then this lovely pale blue one with, sorry, crab lighting, Rowan. I don't think it's going to do it, is it? No. What about if I hold it? No, it's just not having it. Look, I could put it anywhere, look, and it's just going to be white, isn't it? What's that all about? Oh, you can see a little bit. It's pale blue with white anchors on it anyway. And I think they would just make, I don't know, I was thinking kind of something to do with picnics. And funnily enough, let me quickly skim through, because I'm not going to show you everything that's in here, because that's the nice treat, isn't it, for us all when we get the actual subscription. But Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne always does a fat quart project, and she's actually done some little cutlery sets for picnics. How cute is that? I just think that'd be a really, really lovely gift. So yeah, dreaming of picnics on the beach, and you can put your cutlery in there, roll them up, put them in your bag, bish bash bosh, done. So yeah, so she's done that with those fat quarters, which I think is awesome. And then in the magazine, you also get a maker of the month, which is Katerina, who is KK_sews. Oh gosh, those dresses are beautiful. I haven't really read my magazine yet, so you can see. But she's made one in that awesome animal print viscose. And then also in the fabric that I've just made my pyjamas in. So she's done a smashing job there by the looks of it. And then there's 3 boxes, 3 makes. So every month Hayley sends out to her 3 girls a box each. And I don't think they know until they get it, whether they're getting the mini, the classic or the luxury. But she's managing to send the fabric out to them early now, so that they can then publish in the magazine inspiration for the fabric you receive in that month, which is really good, because it used to be like a month behind. So yeah, so Hayley has made oh, Hayley's done it herself, has she? Oh, what's going on here? Wait a minute. She has. This is actually Hayley's made, look, and she's made these beautiful dungarees. Don't look at it. My fabric. And then Laura has made some trousers from the Sew Over It Summer Dreaming ebook. Quick flash there. And then Gemma got the luxury one. Oh, and it was an art gallery fabric, and she's made the Charlie Kaftan from Closet Core Patterns. I could show you that because it isn't in mine, but that is beautiful, isn't it? So yeah, you always get a stunning fabric that's luxury. There's a discount code off the new Tilly and the Buttons Sky dress, which is really cute. Then there's Tamlin's Fat Quart project, and she talks you through how to make it. Then there's a Hayley's little link, so she talks about all different things that she likes. One of being The Flight Attendant on TV. I've watched that too. That's addictive, strange but addictive. And other things that she's kind of liking. And then there's always a profile of a subscriber. And this is Jane from Escape to the Sewing Room, and she has made some cracking things with her boxes. Beautiful. Yeah, they're really nice. And then we always have a page from the Fold line, giving you some ideas for what you could use your fabric for, so some nice pattern picks. And they always offer you 10% off as well, with a special code. So if you order anything from them, you get 10% off as well. And then last but not least is the Makers Gallery. So that's showing you people from Instagram that have emailed in, Facebook, with their makes using fabric from the So Hayley Jane boxes, and I love that. So that's really nice. Now, You always get a thread. This is mine. It's a lovely, dark, rich, royal blue. And it's always Gutterman, so it's always really good value as well. Good quality, sorry. And then the fabric this month is this. Now, look at that. Upside down. Is it upside down? Oh, no, that's good. They're both. One of them's upside down, one of them's not. So it doesn't really matter about direction then, does it? But this is a beautiful cotton poplin. And it's got a dark blue background with like a pale blue wheel on it, red boats and white anchors and waves, and it's really, really beautiful. And I think there's normally a couple of colourways in the boxes and you don't know which one you're gonna get, and I've seen some people have got one with orange boats on, but these are red, and I'm glad about that because I'm a massive lover of red, white and blue together. I'm not a massive fan, I must admit, of nautical themed stuff, and this, I'm not so sure I would necessarily wear it. And this is the thing with the So Hayley Jane boxes. Some months, like last month with the double gauze, I was like, oh my God, I need to do it, I need to make pyjamas. And this one, I'm like, oh, I really like it. I wouldn't wear it, so what will I do with it? And I love that because it's exposing you to fabrics you would never have had before. So I'm thinking potentially with something like this, a beautiful beach bag would be really nice. And then you could do maybe the picnic rolls for the cutlery rolls that Tamlin has done a tutorial for in the magazine, and have it all matching, you know, for a picnic. How nice would that be? Or you could actually make like a picnic rucksack with it. And the other thing for me, all I can see, I don't even have a small child anymore. My youngest is 5, but is a young kid with this as dungarees like Hayley's done, and then one of those little hats that go with it, matching little hat. I mean, how cute would that be? I mean, it'd be adorable, wouldn't it? And the good thing about this fabric is it is actually unisex, isn't it? Because a boy or a girl could wear it. It wouldn't, you know, not that a boy and a girl can't wear any colour they want. My youngest lad's favourite colour is pink. Boom. So it feels beautiful. And the good thing about cotton poplin is it does what it says, doesn't it? You know, it behaves itself. It does what you tell it to do. So it's a really lovely feeling cotton poplin. And yeah, I just need to get my head around what I'm going to do with this because I've actually got quite a few ideas now. It's kind of started off going, oh, I don't know. A lot of people have said they're going to make a shirt dress with this, and I think that will be beautiful. But yeah, I don't tend to wear that kind of print, so I'm more a floral kind of girl. So yeah, I think I'm going to use this for something a bit different, possibly beach bag, picnic bag type of thing. So I'm looking forward to getting that in the wash and getting it dried. So the other thing to tell you about So Hayley Jane is obviously I always do an unboxing every month. And I know a lot of people have actually subscribed since seeing mine because they leave me a comment and everything. So Hayley recently got in touch with me and said, look, do you want to be part of my affiliate program? Which will then give any viewers that want to subscribe a discount bonus. Now, I used to push everybody through Tamlin from Sewn on the Tie because I knew she was already part of the affiliate program. But I've now got my own code. Ooh, who do I think I am? So if anybody was interested, I'm not trying to plug it whatsoever. All opinions are my own, but you know, because I've been doing it for the last year, how much I love the boxes. So I'm not doing this as a sales pitch or anything. You know me, I don't even have advertisements on my screen. I'm not particularly bothered about the monetary side of but when Hayley said I could give you a discount, I'm all for it. So you can get a discount if you want to subscribe, and you can get 10% off your first box, which is pretty good, isn't it? Particularly if you went for the luxury box because it's more expensive. So yeah, because it's an affiliate program though, it does mean that I get a small amount of money each time anybody signs up. But like I say, that's not what I've done it for. I've done it because she's given me a code to give to you guys should you want to join. Bonus. So the code is RUAN, RUAN 10. Now, if I can learn how to actually write that on the bottom of the screen, bearing in mind I edit everything on my phone, not even sure that's possible, I will do that. And if I can't, there will be absolutely nothing along the bottom of the screen. Or would it go that way? I don't know. And it will be in the description box below. So yeah, if you want any to do that, then you can click on the link that I've put below. It goes through my affiliate link and you get your discount with the code when you put it in, and I get a little bit as well. Win-win. What's that all about? I'm going up in the world, I'll tell you. I'm going up in the world. So yeah, that's it for today. I've rambled on enough. I've done over 30 minutes. Surprise, surprise. Don't seem to be able to get my videos to less than that at the moment because I'm just rabbiting on that much. But that's everything for today. So I hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's had time to do some sewing. And I will see you again on my next video. See you later. Bye.